Cheers to vlogging. Today I'm serving you guys tea with a military look, so excuse my fashion, it is what it is. Okay guys, we gotta flex a little bit before we give you guys information. So anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, click down below, it is free. Hello. So anyway, today I thought I'd talk about toxic friendship when someone is living in abroad. There is this thing that most people, especially newcomers, new people coming to another new world, new continent, like basically not new people but immigrants, when you migrate from your country and go to a totally different continent, I'm telling you guys, the friendship is toxic. I don't even understand. I choose my friends so I am so picky with friends. So I choose my friends so carefully, and who I call a friend is someone I can't trust with like literally not almost everything, but my information, you know, and someone who will not stab me in my back. So I have lived in I am right now currently based in Sweden. I moved here for I'm almost 4 years here, and guys, I feel I am qualified to give you guys this information because if you're planning to migrate to another continent, you need to be very careful with who you call friends. The problem is, I'm gonna tell you guys this. What happens is, when you move from your continent, for example, I come from Kenya. So when I moved here, the only people I felt that I could easily relate with or I could easily talk to are my fellow Africans. If there are no Africans that you can talk to, someone tends to talk to another person, like an immigrant, someone from Asia, someone from China, you know, because you really don't understand how when you grew up in Africa, there were no many white people that you could talk to, or so when you immigrate to like somewhere Europe, it is not easy for you to like go and get white friends. It takes a while. You need to understand them before you get a friend. Of course, it's easy to talk to them, but especially Swedish people are very closed people. They hardly have open gates for like new people that they will call friends. The people they call friends are the people they grew up with, you know. So it is really challenging. So what people do is they run to their fellow Africans and make a group and pretend to be friends. That's what I'm talking about, toxic friendship. And I'm gonna explain why. So what happens is, most immigrant people that move from a continent to another continent, they are very competitive. I don't know why, but I find every kind of person like jealous. So of course there are genuine people, but what I'm trying to say is, if you move from your continent and go to like abroad, don't rush to relationships with your friends, not like dating relationship but friendship relationship. Be careful who you call friends, because people pour out. I have seen people who have turned out to be enemies to the people they used to call friends. And what I'm talking about is, for example, when I came from Kenya and I got a scholarship to come and study here in Sweden, it was a totally different world for me. And if I could see another African person, I felt like it was easy to talk to them instead of you know, that fear, instead of like trying and talk to like other white people and also mix. So it is a fear, I understand, and that's why I'm giving this advice. So you get to only close your doors to explore and focus on building friendship with other immigrants. The problem is, if you team up with like another African person, it is good. You might find another good African person, maybe, but the thing is, the moment you start doing good, better than the friend that you call friend here in abroad, they turn to be something else, like jealousy starts. Like, for example, I'm gonna give you guys an example. If you get yourself a job, because it's a very competitive market here for jobs. So as an immigrant person, to get a job, especially an office job, oh my god, people are gonna hate you. It's like you did something wrong to them. The people that you used to call friends, first of all, of course you're gonna share information with them. You're gonna try to tell them how you found this job. But in return, you find, let's say we reverse the roles. They get a job and not you. You try ask them, how did you get this job? They are gonna turn you into an enemy. They won't tell you shit. They won't share anything with you. And you will start wondering, what is this kind of a relationship that I have with this person? Is it even good? Is it even bad? Of course it's bad. So that's one challenging thing. And also, there's some stupid information people refuse to share with others. For example, how to get a job in abroad. Why don't you want to help your other fellow African? Why? And the only challenging thing is that, for example, for me, I'm a very sharing person. If I get a job, I'm gonna try to help other people. But my only problem is, you share, but you're not getting anything back, you know? But I'm not expecting anything back. I just want humanity in these people, you know? So the only problem is, you help someone, but then they slap you in the face. For example, I'm gonna tell you guys a situation. At my workplace, there's this girl who, she didn't know even how to apply for promotions at work. So I thought she was genuine. So I shared my knowledge, because I'm always curious, looking for like job opportunities and all that. So I thought this person, and this person was not African, by the way, is an immigrant. So what they did is, they applied for jobs behind my back. It is good to share. For example, if I'm applying for a position, I will tell my person that I think is a friend, by the way, I'm trying to get a promotion here, so they know, and because I feel like they're friends. Okay, so that is the problem, not friends. So she did her voodoo and got a promotion, and actually moved to the position, so I couldn't see her at workplace. People are asking, where is your friend? And I'm like, I don't know, maybe she got corona, or I'll check. So I sent her a message, get nothing, and then I get to hear from another person that she got promoted. Wait a minute. First of all, I am not jealous of this person, okay? I am very happy for her. But the thing is, where is the openness that I thought we had with this person? You get? So you feel like, okay, you're helping someone, but these people, they just want to take you down for no reasons. You haven't done anything with these people. So my thing is, when you move abroad, let me try not to give you guys more stories. Be careful who you call friends. Be careful sharing all your heart with everybody, because we tend to have that weakness when you move from, like, for example, Africa to Europe. We have that weakness of like sharing too much. You're sharing to an enemy who is working their way up, and see you, they're really happy to see you suffering. For another thing is, if you work your ass up, for example, I've been working my ass up to like be able to speak good Swedish, because one reason is I studied marketing, okay? Living in another country where they speak a different totally language, I really need the Swedish language to get myself an office job, okay? But you find that when another immigrant finds you speaking good Swedish with another Swedish person, they feel intimidated. They have a problem with you, and I'm like, what did I do to you, you know? And then another problem is, if you are working in a workplace which is mixed nationalities, and you get there's another immigrant under you. Let's say you're an accountant and this person is like below you, they will try to come for your position because they only believe that if an African person is able to do this job, I can do it. So instead of trying other positions, they are trying your position. If you miss one day, they will talk shit about you to the bosses and saying that you're not a serious person, I can do better, and they're not even ashamed to go to the bosses and say this. So yeah, be careful when you move abroad, who you call friends, be very careful with that. I always advise people, of course I always advise people to take baby steps, okay? You are in a totally different world. You meet people all over the world. You never grew up knowing how to handle these people, okay? Maybe it's easy to understand someone from your country, okay? That one goes very smooth, but still, this person, you just have a forced relationship, that is the friendship here and abroad. So still, don't open up so quickly with the person, okay? Take baby steps. Try to understand someone, try to learn, and before you share everything, make sure that you're getting an equal information. If you're giving this, of course because sometimes you're talking, and they're just digging, but they will never respond back something that is beneficial to you, you know? Another thing is, you find that there are people who move here who are interested in like dating white people, okay? You find an African who moved here, or an immigrant, but mostly an African, because that's the one you will try to open up and ask, hey, by the way, how do you find people here to date? This person won't tell you, okay? This is not a situation like I experienced. No, this is a situation where my friend told me, and mind you, the friend that she asked that was dating the Swedish person is someone they come from the same country. This girl did not even respond to her, and mind you, this girl used to call her for like dinners at her place. But the moment you pop a question that she feel okay, she needs help, you refuse to tell. It's not like she's telling you, okay, let's go out, you show me how to date Swedish people. No, she just wants to know, okay? Please share. So immediately you see that shadiness from someone you call friend, please drop them as soon as possible, because the more you try to keep this going, it's not going anywhere, and it's gonna be worse. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Another thing is, at my work, that is the place where I observe a lot, and I'm like, wow. Another major thing is, when you come from Africa and come here, the racism thing, you will come with it when your mind is so clean until you experience. I always say to people, don't say a country people are racist until you experience it and try to figure out the situation, okay? But the thing is, there are people who are very rude and they expect you to be nice to them, okay? That's how they encounter racism, okay? So the thing is, when you come from Africa, you're super pure, very happy person, very outgoing, and then you team up with other African people who have not had it good here, they will start poisoning your brain with information, you even start getting scared. You're like, what am I doing here, you know? Yet you feel like, okay, these are people who experienced this, you know, they know better. No, listen, if someone is feeding your brain with negativity, please don't take it. Don't be rude, let them talk. But because you're sharp and you know what you want, remain positive until these situations that they're telling you happen to you, okay? So the thing is, when you team up with other immigrants, they will tell you most, not everyone, mind you, okay? What I'm saying is not everybody, but be careful with who you call friends. So they will tell you, oh, this country is racist, oh, don't do this, you can't get a job, you know, and then you even lose hope. So never listen. Point number one is never listen. And if you're going to listen, not to act rude, listen but leave the whole bullshit with them and go with your clean mind and have an open mind, open eyes until these situations they're telling you happen to you. Be the better judge and be the judge of yourself, okay? Yeah. So at my workplace, there's this guy. He was new at the work, and I could tell that he's very positive, first of all, but most guys will talk to you. African guys, any immigrant, they will talk to you. So he had a question, but we always go to the reception to ask a question, okay? So when he was on his way to go ask a question, another African comes and asks him, where are you going? He's like, my system is not working, I need help, I'm going to ask that girl. You know what this guy tells him? Oh, don't go there, she's so racist. And the guy came, because I was just working there next, and he's like, do you know how to? And first of all, mind you, he won't help him with the system. He will just tell him that, oh, she's so racist, don't go to her, okay? But he won't help him. So he came to me and he's like, okay, I can't go there because I've been told by that guy that she's racist, so I'm super scared of that. So do you know how to handle this? And I was like, wait a minute. He told you that he has worked here for more than 5 years. He should know how to handle this situation, but he didn't tell you how to solve your problem. So I told him, listen, here you are you. How you got this job is you and you alone, okay? So whichever information people tell you, if it's not helping you, don't take it. And if you haven't experienced any situation with anyone, don't conclude from what you hear from friends, okay? So I told him, go to her and ask and be the judge of yourself how she will handle you. So he went there, asked the question, got help. That girl was so positive with him, and he came back and he's like, oh, she's super nice. And I was like, you see, don't listen to anyone. Be the judge of yourself. Experience things your way and keep going. If they were good, take it. If they were bad, leave it and keep moving, okay? Yeah. And also there's another thing that I see happening here abroad is that when you meet other immigrants, I used to say only Africans, but I came to learn that it's the whole immigrants, not people from Europe. It's people coming from all other continents, but all people in Europe, those people you can call, but not all Europe. Like for example, if you're in Sweden, you can be friends with a Norwegian, you can be friends with a Finnish, you can be friends with a Danish, you can be friends with a German, such, okay? But someone else, I don't know, I wouldn't recommend but be the judge, be the better judge of yourself before you go calling everybody a friend. So people have this situation because there's not a lot of parties or clubs here. You tend to invite people to your home. So when these people come and see, oh, she's living good, she has a big couch, she has a big TV, they have an issue with it. And I'm like, what? So close down those doors. Don't invite people, strangers. Mind you, these people are strangers. They're not your friends. They are just forced friends. These are forced friendship because you're desperate to get friends. You're desperate for everything. You scared and you don't know anything because you're in a totally new world. So handle yourself carefully, be sharp, don't refuse to talk to people, be neutral, okay? Just sit down, have a talk and everything. If someone is negative about a lot of things, don't listen, leave it there and keep going, okay? Most people will even tell you because you're an African person you'll never get an office job. That I have heard everywhere. So you even lose hope to even try to apply for jobs. You just go for these shady jobs just because someone told you. And mind you, this was the experience. So you are putting your personality combined with their personality, and you think that you guys are equal. No, maybe this person has a very ugly personality, that's why no office job will want them, and then you put yourself there and mess up your whole thing, okay? So yeah, that's my advice. I've been talking so much. My only tip as I conclude all this is that when you go abroad, be very careful with people who you call friends. Don't open your home for strangers. If you're gonna meet up someone, meet up outside. Go to a restaurant, have your dinner, have your fika, coffee, go home, let them go home, okay? Until you have totally understand who you're dealing with, okay? Yeah. Also, let these people not know everything about you. It was easy for me because I have a family here, so I got a lot of help from her. She shared, so I knew this was coming. And the funny thing is that this information I'm telling you, nobody will tell you. You will experience, and then 4 years down the line you come and you're like, shit, nobody told me. And now it's 4 years in garbage, like lost, can't be recovered. So that's why I thought I'd do this video and save you all, because yeah, I have seen messy friendship out there, people stealing other people's boyfriends. Just, it's messy. It's like games of Verona here. So be very careful, watch out, okay? Be the sharper person before you go pouring your heart to everybody, okay? Yeah, so I will conclude with that. Cheers to that. What I do is, when I have a friend, by the way, how I handle any immigrant is, I will be 100% good to them. I won't share everything. I will try to keep my doors closed. I try, but the thing is, if they invite you, they want to be invited here back to your place. So what you do is, if you get an offer to go and visit them, just give an excuse and let them meet you outside, because they are inviting you, so you invite them back. So if you refuse, they now see you like the bad person, okay? So always have that open eye and how to handle situations, okay? Try. It is very hard to get white friends, but try, because that one friend that you get, I feel, is more genuine, because this person is not asking you about jobs because this is their country, so they're not digging information from you. The reason people dig information is because they believe you're doing better than them, so they want to be better, okay? And the thing is, if you tell them your workplace, they will try to get any person to like get your boss's number, and they will literally write you as a reference and say that you recommended them. People are shady here, so be careful. I am done. I am not gonna talk anymore because it is almost 25 minutes. I don't like doing vlogs this long. So bye-bye. Subscribe to my channel and like, share. Let's discuss these issues down in the comment section. Let me know your experiences. Let me know how you feel, because I am in Sweden. This is my experience here in Sweden. I don't know how it is outside there. Maybe people are different. This is what I have experienced. So if you disagree, if you agree, let's talk and have a conversation. maybe someone can change my mind, maybe I can change somebody's mind. So bye bye. Oh, the look of today. Bye. I won't let